Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Bowl. I'm Jared Colbert here with HUD-TV, bringing you the action of Hudson Hawks girls soccer versus the Nashoba Wolves. Hudson Hawks with a record of 10-2. It puts them at 16 in Division 3. Nashoba a very similar 10-3 record, and that puts them at 7th in Division 2, as the Hawks and the Wolves take the field. Hawks in red, defending the right this half. Wolves will be in white, defending the left. Looks like Wolves will take the kick to start. That is 12 Grayson Edwards and number 2 Kat Davis around the circle to start the game. With them 27 Maddie Dempsey. And it'll be Kenna McQuire of the Hawks to put the pressure on to start, but Wolves will get it going. Defended by Hare. Wolves regain control. Try to push it up. A little back and forth here in the midfield to start, and that'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. That is Hare, midfielder. Found McGuire, a little bit of back and forth, and it will be a Wolves throw-in. Hawks D stepping up. Good defense by the Hawks. Keep it out of their zone for just a little bit. Wolves coming back in. And another successful defense by the Hawks. Able to clear it, but not clear enough. Wolves keeping the pressure on. Good pass inside. Defended well, though. Able to get it back, though. Shot on net. Wide. That was Davis with the shot. Wide of the keeper Thomason and the net. So here comes Thomason. Boots it up. Deflected by Edwards. Edwards try to gain control again. This one out of bounds. Nashoba throw in. Hare on the defense there. Able to get it back. And that one out of bounds, so sideline referee gives it to Nashoba, with Jones on the throw-in. Try to find Edwards. Hawks kick it out for now, but it is O'Malley in the corner, trying to maintain control. And a bit of a back and forth. Ball still in play, and that one is tapped out by Davis, so O'Malley. Nope, it'll be Georgie Woodford with the throw. Short toss to Hare. Able to get it up a bit. Back to the Wolves. Some numbers up front, try to sneak it in. Still a bit of a back and forth. Now Hawks able to clear and get some touches on it, so Hawks trying to work it the other way. That was Sullivan for the Hawks. And Yakabuchi up front with the deflection, but Wolves able to get it back. Pass to McGuire. Hawks getting up at numbers, but now here come the Wolves the other way. Good block there by Georgie Woodford. Hawks haven't had too much possession yet, mostly defending. But they've done a good job of clearing it for the most part. Comes Yakabuchi on the right. Big cross. Try to find McGuire, but Nashoba will collect. And Nashoba trying to settle it. Leonardo there. Unable to gain control, so Nashoba pushing once again the other way. Good tackle there. That knocks it out of play. But Wolves had some momentum now. They just get a throw in here. Settled by Edwards. Try to swing it the other way. Nashoba out wide. Good cross in, but Thomason will come out uncontested and collect. Punt here, try to get it upfield. Good settle there by the Hawks. Tried to cross it all the way to Yakabuchi, but no good. Couple deflections here working out for the Hawks. McGuire now with the ball, but a 1-on-3. Nashoba will defend, send it back to their keeper, Grant. But Hawks keeping some of the pressure on. Tried a bit of a through pass there, but off the heel. Hawks with the throw in now. Tried to find Yakabuchi. No good, but just kicked out of bounds again. So they'll take the 5-yard gains, try to keep working it up. First stoppage of the day, I believe. Just a little call against the Hawks, so Wolves will take it out deep in their territory. Try to switch the fields again. Good boot. The Hawks the first to really get a foot on it, but good settle there by the Wolves. Trying to play possession on their back four. This one wanders away. It's Hare with the ball. Georgie Woodford now with it. Edwards takes it away. Tried a through ball there. No one to receive it. This one's pushed up, but Thomason will come out. So a bit of a back and forth here. Couple deep pushes, but only one shot on net so far by Nashoba. Or one shot. It went wide of the net. Hawks trying to string together a couple passes to get in deep. It's Nashoba on the outside, defended by Burnett. And they will call that goal kick out on Nashoba on the baseline. So Thomason will boot it here for the Hawks. Edwards for Nashoba there to receive it though, but Hawks quickly get it back. Find a player in the middle. And now work it up to Yakabuchi. McGuire is there in the middle, but kind of too close together for an efficient pass and end up losing it. Now battle for possession in the middle of the field. Sent in deep, but defended by the Hawks. And now here comes Sullivan. Nope, Georgie Woodford all the way up. taken away by Nashoba. Nice through ball there for Edwards. It's a one-on-one. Thomason in net. Takes it to her right foot. But good save by Lane Thomason, who throws it up. Gets a bit away there. And Tara kind of booted it through well wide. Thomason lets it run out for a Hudson goal kick. She'll kick it from the right corner. Good boot, sends it pretty deep. Once again, bit of a back and forth, good cross. Edwards there to receive, able to gain control. Tries to get on one of her feet. But Thomason, well defended. And Thomason able to come up and take it away. Edwards had the ball at her feet, but couldn't get wide enough, couldn't put it on her right foot to get a good strike. McGuire sends Yakabuchi. Call out of bounds, so Wolves throw it in. Good ball into the middle. No whistle. Everyone kind of looking around, but ref said that's clean. Hawks tried to take advantage, but throw in for the Wolves. That was Davis who received it. Dempsey on the left, bit of a cross. Good tackle by Calandra, sends it up. But once again, Wolves not letting the Hawks get too many successful passes in a row. Another good tackle there by the Hawks. Ball just kind of stayed still. So play for anybody here. Georgie Woodford successfully defends it and able to find a teammate. It's McGuire working it up. And now DeMeo tries to boot it up for the Wolves. No one quite in control yet. Menadu fighting for it for Nashoba, able to get control. And that one rolls out of bounds. Nashoba throw in. Finds Edwards back and boots it in. Thomason collects. Big boot, try to get it out of their zone. Possession battle so far probably goes to Nashoba, but only a couple weaker shot opportunities to show for it. One on net though. Pretty well defended. So now here's Georgia Woodford for the Hawks, trying to play it up. Sends through Hare. Works it all the way up into the corner. But kicked out by Nashoba. So Georgie Woodford comes up. So it's a bit risky to send up one of your backs. Georgie Woodford seemingly playing left back. But a big cross here. You see why she's on corner duty, but Camden Grant reaches up, takes it out of the sky. And now you see 3 back for the Hawks. And Wolves have 2 players. So good opportunity for Nashoba to try to counterattack. But Hawks able to slow it down, get some more numbers. And this one all the way through. Thomason steps up, slides, collects it, no problem. Gets it all the way up to midfield. Good boot, and Hawks with control of the ball. Tried to send it to McGuire, but just escaped. Yakibuchi able to collect. Tries to play it back a little bit, but Nashoba is ready, but out on them, so Hawks throw in, working quickly. That one out on Hudson as 25 Lucy Rain coming in for number 10 Leah Jones. Bit of a cold one today, so important for the players to stay warm and for the bench to stay warm as well. Never know when you're going to be needed. Back and forth in the midfield once again. It'll be Burnett for the Hawks throw-in. Through ball for Edwards. She's there to receive it. Has a couple more. It's a 3-on-3. Big strike off the crossbar. Collects off the rebound. But they will call her offside. That was number 2, Kat Davis, there on the rebound. Grayson Edwards hit the crossbar on a beautiful strike. Top of the box. But hit the bar, and Davis caught offsides. So best opportunity of the day for Nashoba so far. That seems to be the game plan. Get the ball to Edwards. As the Hawks have been unable to get it on the shoes of their best players. Anna Yakibuchi with 2 goals in the previous game against North Middlesex. He's gotten a few touches so far today, but no real opportunities. Shoba opts to work it back across their back line. Here's Yakibuchi, try to get it up. McGuire in that striker position. ML Leonardo will take this free kick. And recipient is Yakibuchi on the right, but that one sneaks all the way through, untouched by Nashoba, so that'll be their goal kick. Camden Grant. Hawks step in front, but Nashoba back in possession. They will send this one for Els Davis on the left, but rolls out of bounds. Hawks throw it. Bit of a miscue there. Edwards sends it through. Thomason not going to step up. So cross there, or more of a shot, I guess, as Thomason was ready for it. Stayed put, didn't contest the cross, but it went wide enough. And the next cross opportunity right to her. So good decision by Thomason and net. Stay put there. Good tip by Georgie Woodford. But it's Edwards with the cross. Thomason chasing after it. No one there to receive it. As a second cross attempt off a Hawks foot. So we have our first corner of the match for the Wolves. As Davis comes off, she's been heavily involved in the offense thus far. High cross. Thomason gets a palm on it. Hawks try to clear. Second clear chance. Able to get it at least out of the box, but Nashoba still putting pressure on. Big shot. Not quite sure who that was with the shot opportunity for Nashoba, but they are piling up the shots. Only a couple on net really so far, and none threatening too much. A couple more substitutions. Lily St. Martin and Emerson Souza. With Guthrie and Dempsey coming off for the Wolves. So right away, St. Martin will throw it in. Hawks tried to turn and pass there. Some good passing on display by the Wolves, able to kind of keep their formation intact. Constantly finding feet, but Hawks clear it, but not for long. Wolves send it all the way back in, but Thomason there to scoop it up. Bit of a lower shot, but does find number 10, Catado. More back and forth. Georgia Woodford working up. Gets it to Sullivan, and there's Yakabuchi on the outside. Cross attempt. Deflected and out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in. McGuire and Hare in the center for the Hawks. Long throw in to Sullivan, tried to turn with it. And Hare with the low strike. Through the outstretched arms, or off the outstretched arms of Camden Grant. Low roller, but Grant had to reach for it and deflects it out of bounds, so some good goalkeeping there for Nashoba. So I believe that was the Hawks' first real shot on net. Georgia Woodford with the cross, that one out of bounds. It will be a Nashoba goal kick. .22 minutes has elapsed. It's an unofficial clock here on your screen. Refs have the real time on the field. It's just to give you an idea of when to expect this second half to end. Hare will throw it in. Short toss to McGuire. Here's Georgie Woodford. Good footwork there by Catado. Hawks trying to work it up. They had the one shot opportunity off the throw-in. Plus a couple corners, but so far that's been the only offense generated for the Hawks. Here they come now. McGuire was giving chase. Some more back and forth. No one really claiming possession. This opportunity almost for Hare. Now Hare once again. Big cross. Yakabuchi gets a foot on it, but over the net and out of play. So 0-0. And we're a little over halfway through this first half. Some decent opportunities for Nashoba. Hudson forced Grant, Nashoba keeper, to make a diving save. As two players for the Nashoba gets another shot off, but stopped by Thomason. Lucy Rain was up there for Nashoba as well. Good settle by McGuire, unable to keep it all the way through though. Back to Edmond, and they're working it around their back line. Yakabuchi steps up and gains control. One to beat. She has McGuire with her. And the right boot, no good. Just wide. Good defense by Nashoba. Yakabuchi had a chance to run away with it, but Nashoba defense kept pace. Forced her to go wide and shoot a wider shot than she would have hoped. So Grant with the goal kick. Yakabuchi just sends it all the way in. Plenty of time for Grant to react. Maybe she was hoping for a deflection or something. McGuire up there to contest. But the boot here by Grant settled well by the Hawks. Thomason will step all the way up to send it back up. Some more ping pong action in the middle here, but Hawks had it for a second. This one sent up. Edwards was the recipient and gets the ball again on the throw-in, but Hawks clear. Nashoba tries to settle and work it up. Hawks attack has done a good job of delaying some of these counterattacks. The opportunity here, cross is blocked. Back up top, left boot sails over the crossbar and out of bounds. Sophie Keffler with the shot opportunity. Thomason's been tested a couple times. His hair had the ball on the left for the Hawks, and Nashoba gets it back. Lucy Rain working it up the sideline. And out of play. But a couple more subs for Nashoba. Leah Jones comes back on for Rain. Jones with the throw-in. To Edwards. Tries to work it down. Does get the cross off. No one there to receive it. Rolls all the way through. And Yakabuchi sends it up. McGuire giving chase, but not super close to where the ball was placed. And another deep ball, but escapes everyone, so Thomason picks it up. She's done a good job of being that kind of sweeper keeper-esque player. A lot of these loose through balls that go through everyone. Thomason's been there to step it up, to pick it up most of the time. Avery Shea with the throw-in. Once again, looking for Edwards. This one comes out to Jones. And cleared by the Hawks. But Nashoba's got time. McGuire, general vicinity. Yakabuchi sort of stepping up, but didn't want to push too much. Hawks tried to clear, but Nashoba keeps it in the zone. Edwards slipped, had an opportunity there to turn and fire. Couldn't find her footing. So Hawks come the other way. McGuire takes it up the left. Able to beat a couple players here. Tries to take it back inside, but successfully taken away. And that one is off Lauren O'Malley. Wolves with a couple substitutions on their throw-in. Shea threw it in and off the Hawks again, so move up a few feet and try it again. Wolves almost had a turn. Hawks opting to boot it wide, but Shea's there, and a misplay. She wasn't happy with how that came off her foot. So now Hawks with possession. A little pass back for the clear. But Wolves not letting it go far. The really big clears haven't been too successful, as there's a shot opportunity. Thomason gets low and ensures the block. Low boot finds Yakabuchi trying to turn to the outside. It looks like Menadu. Actually, Menadu last off her, so Hawks get the throw in. Work it into the middle. Sends it up. And McGuire trying to split two defenders. And able to get it back. She has someone. Oh, she tried to turn. Turn on a dime and fire. Couldn't generate enough power or accuracy. Soccer coaches usually preach pass where you're facing, and kind of as an extension of that, shoot where you're facing. So tough one to try and do that, but running out of options. Defense closing in on her. She tried what she could, but Nashoba now working the other way. Bit of a miscue there, and defense doing a good job of just preventing the through balls. And McGuire again showing off her speed, trying to look for a cross maybe, but Wolves win it away. But it's Sullivan now, but Wolves get it back. Shea, I believe, with the boot, but Georgie Woodford stops it in the middle. Doesn't mind taking it herself. Wide right. And now a couple Hawk substitutions. Tadao back out, along with O'Sullivan, I believe, stepped in with Sullivan coming off. Hare with the pass to Katadao. And along the sideline, out of bounds on Nashoba. Hawks take their time. Sends that throw in. Trying to get a turn here, gives it back. Tries to get it to Yakabuchi, sends it into the middle for Hare. Tries to turn and switch the field, sends it in deep. Looked like to O'Sullivan, who was playing up, but not that far up, so that one rolls out of bounds for Nashoba goal kick. Boot from Grant. Some back and forth. Wolves settling in the middle. A couple deep ball opportunities deflecting off their own players. As this one gets played in for Yakabuchi, but Grant will run up and get that before that play can develop further. So big clear. Hawks try to turn and play it. That was Burnett on the outside. Able to get the clear. Wolves opt for some shorter passes, try to work it in, but big deflection. Wolves almost swung it around. Dangerous ball. Some Hawk players were there in the middle. O'Sullivan on the outside, putting on some pressure. And Hawks midfield and defense doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them for the most part. As Hare tries to gain possession, it is now Tadao, but worked away by Nashoba. But once again, the Hawks right there. Maybe a hand or some other call there gives the Wolves possession. They try to work it in deep. Deepest they've been in a few minutes at least. Try to work it in to Edwards once again. Thomason scoops it up and opts for the slow roll to Georgie Woodford. And that one rolls out. Shoba quick to throw it in once again to Edwards. But good tackle on the ball. That one deflected out by the Wolves, so Georgie Woodford throws it in. Able to get it through to Yakabuchi, who kicks it out wide. Through ball all the way through. Yakabuchi making chase. Grant comes out and makes a play. If she didn't have sure hands there, Yakabuchi was there to clean it up. But Grant able to clear it back into the midfield. Hawks try to work it up. Bit of confusion as to who should get that ball. And a 3-on-5 at the moment for Nashoba. They have a couple more. Jones now with possession for Nashoba. Able to get it back and wide a little bit more. Stepped up and cleared, so ball back in Nashoba's half. Yakabuchi with the pressure on. Hawks throw in. Hare tries to lead her. And back out to Hare on the left side. Step to the outside, but well defended by Avery Shea. So now Jones unable to clear though. Pressure on by Katadao. So Georgie Woodford seems to be their corner throw-in specialist. But she's also the left back, and that's kind of where she's needed at the moment. But long ball sent all the way through, touched by Leonardo. And she just pokes it out of the baseline, so it will be a corner. Kat Davis giving chase for Nashoba. Thought Leonardo would have played it all the way back to Thomason. Thomason not scared of stepping up and clearing it if need be, but instead it's a corner for Nashoba. Thomason steps up. Nashoba gets a head. Got a head on it. And that opportunity collected by Thomason for another save. That kick gets through everyone. Yakabuchi giving chase, but no go. So back in Edwards, tried to play it through for Davis. And good move by Edwards. Tries to put it on her right boot. Cross opportunity too close to the goal line. Thomason says no problem. And another slightly low boot. Yakabuchi looking for someone in the middle. As the 40 minutes is up in the first half. So refs call it there. A lot of back and forth action. Plenty of saves for Thomason. Diving save for Grant on the other side. Edwards and Davis, kind of the attacking threat for the Wolves, able to get good amount of opportunities on net. But that will do it for the first half. We'll take a break here. Once again, it is 0-0 here as the Hudson Hawks take on the Nashoba Wolves. We will see you again for the second half of action. We are getting underway for the second half of action of girls soccer. Hudson Hawks hosting the Nashoba Wolves. Nothing so far through 40 minutes of action. Hawks break their huddle and get the second half kick. Will be McGuire in the middle. Hawks in red now going left to right. Nashoba in white going right to left. It is Anna Yakabuchi on... it is McGuire. Tries to find Yakabuchi. Cutting up the middle, and now Wolves try to bring it the other way. Big cross up for Edwards. It is Davis in the middle for her. Cross opportunity. Oh, kicked away by Calandra. So Hawks weather that storm. Tadao boots it up for Sullivan. Able to collect it off a deflection, but Wolves once again clear it. Bit of a swing and a miss, so Edwards breaking to the outside. This time, big shot opportunity, but well away. No danger to Thompson and net. Wolves gain control. Dempsey in the middle, but Hawks able to fight for it. Yakabuchi trying to get it. Kicked away by Guthrie. But now Hawks have it on the left. It's Georgie Woodford trying to get it up. And this one sneaks its way through. Player on, so Calandra cleared, but Nashoba keeping the pressure on. This one kicked out of bounds. Nashoba throwing. Sits Davis out on the left. Cross, but Thomason steps up. Heidi Menadu sent the ball through trying to find Edwards. But Thomason has done a great job stepping up so far all day. That one over the top, but Grant there to collect. Sends it in deep. Edwards tried to play it to the outside, but too far. So Hawks throwing. It will be Georgie Woodford. Takes the short throw to Leonardo. Able to turn, try to work sideways. Hawks defense there to clear it. And McGuire tried to send it long, but deflected out of bounds. And here's Yakabuchi with some room to run. Has a player in the middle, up and over, but stopped by Grant on the cross. Cross was too close to the goal line. Grant was there waiting. I believe it was Calandra up there waiting for the cross. As Yakabuchi to McGuire and back to the outside, back to the inside for Katao. Takes it all the way to the left, but defended by Nashoba. Davis sent deep. O'Malley on her. Davis has some room, takes it on her left foot and just pushes it all the way across the net. Or they will say it was deflected across the net. Unsure if that was O'Malley who was defending or if Thomason got a piece of it. So here's a corner opportunity. Thomason steps out in front and beats Nashoba to the ball and ultimately fell on top of it. Big boot here. Hawks trying to settle. And deflection off Hudson. Wolves try to get a few extra steps on that throw-in, but referee says nope, bring it back. Good first step by Davis. To the outside, O'Malley opts to just poke it out of bounds. And room to work, 3-on-3, left foot shot all the way across. So Nashoba's been working down the right sideline, had a couple opportunities to put it on their left boot, and unable to get a shot on net. Yakabuchi said it was almost able to turn with it, but pressure from the Wolves. And another throw in. This time McGuire in the receiving end, who gets sent over the top. Opportunity to play on the ball. McGuire pressure on. Yakabuchi here to help, but Nashoba ultimately pokes it away. And counterattack opportunity. It's Guthrie to the outside for Edwards. 2v2 players in the middle. That one sneaks all the way through. Grayson Edwards with the first score of the game. Nashoba started off strong this half, 7 minutes in. They've had a few shot opportunities now. This time, Edwards kept it low. And nothing Thomason could get a hand on. So Wolves lead Hawks 1-0. This one over the top for Yakabuchi. Works it inside. One touch. Tries to send it through again. This one rattles around. Cleared by Grant. It was only a deflection, so she could have picked it up. So now a bit of a back and forth. And opportunity again, but that one rolls out of bounds. Edwards tried to go up and over, but too much on that first touch. Couldn't catch up to it. And Hawks kind of throw that one away. Deflection makes it a Nashoba throw-in. Good settle. Skies it again. O'Malley there. Keeps Edwards on her back. Tries to find another defender. Hawks keeping some possession so far. Still in their territory. This one's pushed up. But Nashoba steps in front. This one just kind of sent through. 2-on-1. If McGuire had an opportunity to catch up, but good job by Grant recognizing the threat and stepping in before anything could get out of hand for Nashoba. Hawks had the numbers there. Trying to get something going with their speed up front. McGuire's kind of been all over the field. As that Sullivan tries to push it through. Yakabuchi steps up. But Nashoba on the counterattack again. Sent through to Edwards. She's got some space. Davis is there with her. Edwards shot. And once again finds the back of the net. Grayson Edwards. 2 goals in the span of 3 minutes. Hawks will call a timeout, it seems. Or something, or injury timeout, perhaps an injury timeout. Yeah, they're checking out number 11 Burnett. Trainer comes onto the field. Clock still running as it does, but referees will give a little more leeway at the end of this. Which actually that should read. This play ends at 80 minutes this time, but of course official time on the field with the head ref and kind of at their discretion as well. Hawks find themselves in a 2-goal deficit after some great counterattacks by Nashoba. Hawks perhaps sending a few more, or maybe on just that last one, sent a few more up top to pressure the Nashoba's defense, but that opened them up to a great counterattack. With a great through ball that found Edwards, who after skying some previous shot opportunities, scored her first goal with a low to the ground shot, and this second one kind of shoulder level, fired it into the back of the net. So pressure now on the Hawks to respond. Can they put the pressure on without opening themselves up too much here? Sun coming out a bit more now, or rather, I guess the shadows coming across the field, emphasizing the sun. Thomason for the in net for the Hawks in all shadow, so no struggle for her there. And Grant in net for the Wolves has her back to the sun. It's no real disadvantage for the keepers. Hawks defenders with the sun in their eye a bit more till you get, but mostly in shadow. But another opportunity here, that one let go. And Katadao content to just kick it all the way out of bounds. Thrown by Jones. Almost got it back. This one worked up. It's Yakabuchi putting some pressure on. Nashoba swinging it around. That one goes too wide. So Georgie Woodford now with the throw-in. On a light toss, unable to find a red jersey, as Edwards, once again beating a couple of Hawks defenders, tries to get the cross, steps up, and that one just kicked up and over, so it will be a goal kick. Just enough pressure coming from the Hawks defense. Looked like O'Sullivan stepping up there for the Hawks. So Thomason with the kick. Dempsey takes it from outside, off the crossbar, still in play. Georgie Woodford pokes it out. O'Malley now gets it up more. Hawks had a couple passes strung together, but Nashoba back the other way. Edwards to the outside, sends it in. Rolls all the way to Thomason, who picks it up. Some more back and forth. This one pokes through for Davis. Thomason steps up and slides to collect it. Great job by Thomason reading the ball. As Davis snuck through. Here's McGuire. Has Yakabuchi. Couldn't get it to her. And Nashoba opting to kick it back to Grant, who boots it up, but out of play. So a Hawk throw in. A couple more Nashoba substitutions, kind of rotating some of their players. They can afford to give some more rest. Maybe freshen up their defense for the final push. This one booted up. And now Hawks' turn to kick it back to their keeper. But Wolves once again there to receive. And this one's into Edwards with some space, but it is Calandra stepping up. And boots it out the side. Nashoba throw in. Kind of right back. Edwards chasing it. Keeps it in play. Opportunity to cross. That one poked off a Hawks defender though. It's Keffler with the shot opportunity. But deflected out of bounds. So another corner for Nashoba. No goals off set pieces in this game so far. This one low. Rain was there. This one poked up over everybody and cleared by Katatow. This one quickly thrown back in. Keffler to the outside. It's St. Martin, but defended by Georgie Woodford. Maintains control and tries to kick it up, but Wolves persistent in these deflections. Hawks have been really unable to get any clear passes as this one gets sent up for McGuire, but Nashoba defense once again there. Burnett. But this one poked away again. O'Malley now in the middle. Takes a touch to settle. And Nashoba just kind of beating the Hawks to the ball on a lot of these 50-50s. Good move by number 8 of Nashoba, Guthrie. This one sent all the way down. Edwards able to get a boot on it, but cross too close to Thomason, who snags it out of the air. High boot. And only one player there to receive it. Hawks defense been contested too much. They have to stay too compact in their own zone and just unable to explode for any counterattacks. Keffler tries a through ball outside, unable to get it on her left foot. Back to Keffler though. This one right at Thomason. With the save. McGuire, good touch, but gets slightly too far away from her, so poked away. Edwards again, able to turn, low shot. Thomason hits the ground, able to get in front. I feel like Thomason has seen enough of Edwards' shots to get a pretty good profile on her already. That one rolls out of bounds. Nashoba throw in, but Avery Shea comes back on for Olivia Edmond. So now here's the throw. Georgie Woodford gets a piece of it. So another Nashoba throw in. Hawks once again booted away. Keep trying to work Keffler up the field. So I'll say that one went out of bounds again. Kind of running her out of room on the sideline. And they will call a foul on Keffler there. So a deep, deep kick that Georgie Woodford will take. Low ball, but Hawks get it. But once again, this one's stricken and off the crossbar. Thomason tipped it off her glove, hit the bottom of the bar. Goal line technology might have been of assist there, but it bounced out. So refs say no goal. As they're really trying to work Keffler into this offense. She's done it out. I mean, great strike outside the box. So no wonder they want to try to work the other side of the field. Hawks have to pay so much attention to Edwards. And there's a shot. That one over. Hard to tell what kind of angle Edwards had on that shot, but opted to try to go over Thomason. That one just went too far. So Thomason with the free kick for Hudson. Now again, this one deep boot. Had the distance, but well wide, and plenty of time for Thomason to react as well. But it seems like while Sophie Keffler is out there, she has the green light. Powerful leg, it seems. Came close to making it a 3-goal game for Nashoba, as Hawks struggle to get it out of their zone defensively. Nashoba able to play possession. Lucy Rain throws it in for Edwards. Giving some room. Keffler inside. Wide open on the good feed from Edwards. Sophie Keffler had the opportunity earlier, hit it off the crossbar, and converts on this one with the feed from Edwards. So Grayson Edwards scoring or assisting on all 3 Nashoba goals in this match. And Hawks find themselves in a bigger hole. Around 15 or so minutes to go as Wolves keep the pressure on. It's 23 Rogers taking it to the corner, keeping possession, staying alive. And they'll say push in the back right as Rogers got rid of it. Hare all the way back for Hudson. And it will be Keffler with the big boot on the free kick. Thomason lining up her defenders. Looks like Parham and Hare on the wall. This one up over a lot of people. Snakes its way through. And Hawks try to clear it wide. And finally able to do so. Always dangerous when the ball rolls across the goal line without the goalkeeper in front of it. But Nashoba attackers were just too far outside to poke it through, and one tap chance. But cleared for now. This one, the through ball, again all the way through. Keffler with a foot on it. St. Martin back towards the middle. Thomason tries to fall on it, but keeps getting poked around. And Hudson trying to get some semblance of an attack going. It's Hare with the ball. Relentless pursuit by Nashoba players. She just turns and fires it up. McGuire pressure on. But Nashoba just too aggressive and always staying in front. Now here's an opportunity though. Yakabuchi gets it towards the inside. Tried to break it back outside. But DeMeo got a foot on. And a big deflection. Looks like that one's going to knock the wind out of that Nashoba player. She took the brunt of that clear attempt. So, refs stop play. Teammates come and check on her. She's on her own 2 feet. And now it looks like head coach Brian Davis will come out onto the field, which of course means substitution has to be made. Maybe he could have waited and let her figure it out on her own, but better to give her a bit of a longer breather, especially with a 3-goal lead. And time in favor of Nashoba. 12-ish minutes to go. Of course, official time kept on the field by the referees, and they have a bit of discretion as well. We had a few goals scored. We had a timeout called, that injury timeout just now. So some stoppage adding up, which is good for the Hawks, as their true time left may be closer to 15 or so. And they'll need every minute they can get to try to work this one back. But Nashoba once again putting pressure on. McGuire tried to dribble with it. Hawks may just need to try to have McGuire and Yakabuchi all the way up front all the time, pushing that back line, seeing how far they can keep their Nashoba's back four back, and just try to have some of their midfielders sneak it through, go up and over, send it down the side. Hudson's been doing a lot of trying to keep possession, but Nashoba done a great job of preventing the Hawks from completing too many passes in a row. This one, Yakabuchi gets it over to Hare. Hare tried to step it outside, but Nashoba once again picking the Hawks' pocket and giving plenty of room to run. It's Keffler now on the left. Defended by Parham. Substitution now. Menadou comes back in the game and gets the throw in, sends it in deep. For Davis, tried to get it back to Keffler. And there's a strike. But a good two-handed save by Thomason, who just pushes it up over the crossbar. With a powerful shot like that, you don't want a chance trying to grab it out of the air. So good job by Thomason. As this opportunity immediately deflected, but rolls around, and they will say it's another corner. Hawks unable to clear, so seemingly word of the day, the pressure of Nashoba continues to mount. This cross too far for Thomason. Heads up, and there's Thomason to collect the header. And Hawks unable to receive the end of that kick, but ball bouncing around in the midfield. Wolves swing it out wide. Too wide for Jones to save. As Emma Leonardo coming back on for the Hawks. Out comes Ariana Pume. And Georgie Woodford in for, I believe, Roush as well. Hawks trying to work it down the sideline. Hare. Excuse me, not Hare. That was Leonardo. There's Hare in the middle, number 4. Sends it up, and McGuire lets that one go through, but that might have worked out, but Nashoba's the first to get to that loose ball. And now O'Malley in the middle to Georgie Woodford. And cross attempt blocked. Yakabuchi trying to step up. Georgie Woodford are able to collect. Sends a shot. I thought it was deflected for a second, but that one just went wide. So first shot in a while for the Hawks, I'd say. So here's Yakabuchi. Good move. On her right foot. Curls it, but not low enough. Hit the football crossbar. So not such a high shot, but not enough to put pressure on Grant, Nashoba's keeper. As this one, another just kind of wide shot attempt. Hawks trying to just put as many as they can on, see if one sneaks through, see if they can't change the tide of this game. Hawks opting to kick it out of bounds. A couple more Nashoba substitutions. O'Malley there in the middle gets it up to McGuire, turns, tries to send Yakabuchi, who has some room. Right boot. Grabbed by Grant. That one curled across the net. Bought Grant just a little more time to react, as that righty shot on the right side of the field a little harder to send right at the keeper and at the net. That throw-in gets through a couple players. Sullivan there to defend, knocks it out of bounds. And this time out on Nashoba, so Hawks, with time winding down, approximately 5 minutes to go, give or take. Been more stoppage in this half than last half. This one heads up. Hawks unable to control. McGuire tried to turn there, but poked away by Nashoba once again. McGuire back to Leonardo. So definitely seeing some more players playing up. Hawks only have the 4 back, and they're sending their midfield as high up as they can. This one a deflection. Thomason able to jump back up and jump on top of it. So good effort by Thomason. Keeps it at 3. As you can see just in this frame how many more Hawks players are occupying the midfield as they try to keep the ball on the other side of the field, but no luck so far. This left-footed shot curls the wrong way for Menadu. Short kick. Now it's sent up to midfield. Tara gains control for the Wolves. Edwards trying to find someone there on that touch. It's Hare for the Hawks, sending it up. Leonardo on the outside. Tries to find Maguire in the middle, pokes it back to Hare. Sends Yakabuchi, but Grant steps up in the box. Beats her to the ball. Yakabuchi always ready to receive a through ball, but no great opportunities to do so far. Be Georgie Woodford with the throw in. Works it to Yakabuchi. Tried to go across. The Wolves clear once again. Hawks back line stepping up. Keep it in the Wolves half. O'Malley, her back towards where she wants to go. Gets poked away. Through ball attempt. No good. But some more Wolves there to collect. Menadu on the outside. Sends it in across. Davis unable to receive right away, but chases it down. Wolves have some numbers. Hawks having to collapse. Strike. Blocked. Leah Jones on the shot attempt. Deflection takes it to the corner, where Tara will take it. Left foot corner, that's going to curl towards the net. Thomason stepping up, gets a couple fists on it, able to just kind of knock it away. And looked like off the foot of Burnett, who's up guarding the front post. So we will try it again. This one a little wider. Once again, couple fists on it, but skied by the Wolves. They had Thomason out of the net. But didn't really have a chance to settle or really see that. So another goal kick, and we were at 80 minutes. Again, there was some stoppage, a few goals, a couple injury timeouts. We'll see what the ref decides is enough, as Davis on the right for the Wolves sneaks it through, poked away, but big shot there. Thomason pokes it up and brings it out. Another boot. Minute into extra time. There's no sideline ref telling me exactly how much time is being added. Cross here by Maguire low. Nashoba able to get a foot on it. But Georgie Woodward tried to poke it through. Plays it to the outside. Big shot opportunity. Slow enough. Grant has no trouble with it. Now 1.5 has gone. No whistle there. Edwards take the opportunity to try to break away. And so now referee calls for an injury substitution. Kat Davis trying to walk it off, but ultimately a substitution will be made with Sophie Keffler coming back on. So White's ball on a free kick. More of a drop ball really, as Keffler just sends that in deep for Thomason to pick up. And in a 3-goal game, not too much can be done with whatever time is left. Doesn't quite matter when the ref decides to blow the whistle. But Hawks looking to at least try not to have a 0 on the board in this effort against D2 Nashoba. So while the 3-goal difference won't help the Hawks, as the final countdown is called out loud by the ref, and that'll do it. So officially a 3-0 win for Nashoba Wolves. Camden Grant secures the clean sheet, and Nashoba once again beats the Hawks. It was 3-1 last game, 3-0 this time. Edwards scoring the first 2, and Sophie Keffler burying the third. So while, as I was saying, the 3-goal difference won't help the Hawks in their power rankings, the strength of the opponent and the fact that they are Division II certainly means that the penalty won't be too bad. Hawks dropped to 10-3. As of this morning, was ranked 16th in Division III. So we'll see where that drops them as playoffs inch closer and closer to these fall sports seasons. But Nashoba improves to 11-3, and they were 7th in Division II. See if this win pushes them up anymore. But that'll do it for us here at the Morgan Bowl. I have been Jared Colbert here with HUD-TV. Once again, final score 3-0 in favor of Nashoba Wolves. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.